What's going on, fishing buddies? Welcome back to the channel. I am cleaning out the garage, y'all. All the surf fishing gear. It's that time. It is that time to transition with Perdidoblane, the guide business. I've been at it for about a month now at Beach Bum Outdoors. I had a 5-day lull there when I got the COVID, but bounced back, been running a lot of guides out of that outfit. All our gear's starting to come in. I'm gonna go over in this video all our supporters that are sponsoring the guide program. But it's time, guys. I gotta clean out the garage. I gotta really go through all this stuff that I've been using, my personal gear for the guides, get rid of it, and start bringing the new stock in. It's a big puzzle to put together. Let's get it out there. We went ahead and pulled all the Ninjas that we will be using for this outfit. Guys, we're running top quality gear. We ain't messing around. Ninja didn't hesitate. Matt Poole, he jumped on board. He is supporting the guide program. He has outfitted us enough rods for 2 guides. Mason Holmes is one of our guys. Maybe you've seen me posting about him on Facebook. He is our first official hire, like hired on guide for Beach Bum Outdoors. So Matt Poole Ninja Tackle has outfitted myself and Mason with the gear needed to get the job done. We'll be running 3 11-foot Ninja daggers. These are like our pompano setups. The beautiful 8'6" to sling lures. This is also great for a little whiting rod. If the whiting bite is hot, we want to put an extra rod out there, this is going to do the trick. The big boy 12-footer Ninja dagger. This is for the bigger fish, guys. We'll strap a 5,000 on this 30-pound braid. This will be like our redfish rod. And then to cap it off, what I'm super excited about is we got 2 9'6" little bummies. I've been playing with these rods at the shop, y'all, wiggling them. These are great little light action rods, again, for like the smaller fish, the whiting up close, things like that. I had a chance to break one of them in on a guide this morning, and this thing is a blast, y'all. You get a 14, 15-inch whiting on there. Y'all know how hard the whiting fight already. And on this light action steelhead blank is basically what it is. This sucker doubles over. You think you got a drum on there. We're gonna keep 3000 series reels on these guys, probably 10, 15-pound braid. So that will be our Ninja setup. Again, he's outfitted 2 guys. As we hire more guides on, we'll reach back out to Matt, see what he wants to do. But he came in at a great price for us, guys. Matt has supported Perdidoblane, everything about my guide business, my channels from the beginning, really. And again, he didn't even hesitate to come on board with Beach Bum Outdoors. So basically today, what I'm doing is I'm going through the garage and I'm getting all my guide gear and I'm kind of moving it to the back. I've run a lot of guides with this gear, guys. Once I started shutting down the surf fishing guide side of Perdidoblane, like I was going through my numbers and looking at past guides and kind of counting them up, I've run 182 surf guides in the last 2 years and probably another 80 kayak guides. It's a lot of guides. And this is the same gear. I've never replaced any rods or anything. With the kayak I have, there was a little learning curve on like what to give the clients at the beginning, because you know I run so much different stuff for different things, and it was hard to kind of pinpoint in that like perfect rod for the clients on the kayak side. But I finally nailed it down, you know, so I still have like a lot of like kayak gear that's not being used. And I also have like a unique opportunity here because, you know, I get some deals at Beach Bum Outdoors on gear and stuff. So really, like all my personal gear that I've set up for running guides, I can play with it now. I can start using these rods for like different stuff now. Like I don't necessarily need like 4 pompano setups. You know, I got like 2 bummy sticks, you know, exactly the same. 4000 series reels, 30-pound braid. Like I can switch one up and make it something different. A lot of things are gonna change now. You gotta think, guys, like from the birth of Perdidoblane, I started the channel and the guide business at the exact same time. And the reasoning for the channel was to promote the guides. I don't have to promote guides anymore. Like, I'm not trying to drive business to Perdidoblane. Beach Bum Outdoors has plenty of promotion, as we know, so they're gonna take care of that. Guide videos, I mean, most of my videos, guys, are guides. I wanna highlight that to the public, so maybe somebody watching will wanna book a guide with me. So I've neglected like a lot of fishing, a lot of cool fishing, because really it didn't make sense to spend the time to go do that because it wasn't gonna draw in any business. I mean, just to give you an example, like in February, we have like the tuna that come running through. It's great to go out there and kayak fishing. I never do it. Like, I'm not gonna take a guide out into the Gulf of Mexico, so I don't wanna waste my time driving an hour and a half to go shoot a video that's not gonna produce me any money, really. And the list goes on and on of things I've neglected over the years as far as fishing goes and for content. I can do whatever I want now. So again, I'm gonna start culling through my gear and really figuring out what I wanna pair with these sticks. I pretty much have everything I need as far as actual like fishing rods. I'm just gonna switch up the reels a bit. Get some diversity going on. Start fishing for different things, bigger things. And over the past month working at Beach Bum Outdoors, like I've really had time to like look at these reels and really pin down what I want. And I got a good idea how I'm gonna set all this stuff up. It's gonna be sweet. I'm still gonna be doing surf fishing videos, guys. I mean, I love it. I'm not gonna stop surf fishing. I'm just gonna kind of hold back from recording the guides anymore. I'll always have the cameras with me and I'll record clips, you know, probably to send in to Beach Bum Outdoors and let them post it through their socials. But as far as like Perdido-Blaine, I'm just gonna go fishing, see what we can get into. I'm shutting down the kayak side too, guys. I'm gonna really focus on Panhandle Salt. That's Marty and I's brand that we've launched. It kind of got put on the back burner when I started Beach Bum Outdoors because there was a lot of scrambling going on in the beginning. Like we were still trying to figure out how to run the guide business and guides were coming in. Like they were still coming into me, so I was just transferring them over, but like we were not prepared. But we're finally starting to smooth everything out again. All our supporters, you know, we've worked out deals with these guys and they're starting to send in product. Our supporters for the guide side of Beach Bum Outdoors include Panhandle Salt, Frisky Fins, Fish Bites, Fish Gum, Deerfield Fabrication and Welding, True Braid, and then of course Beach Bum Outdoors. Frisky's gonna be taking care of all the Sputnik weights for us. Fish Bites and Fish Gum are gonna be taking care of bait. Panhandle Salt will take care of rigs. True Braid obviously is gonna provide our line. And Brian Sorrell, Deerfield Fabrication and Welding, is coming in strong. He's building us out 2 custom carts, guys, providing us all our sand spikes, all the necessities we need on the cart, 12-foot flagpoles. I was stunned when Brian came in with this. When I first reached out to Brian, it was just to say, hey man, let's work out something for a little discount. And he came in strong, y'all. I first met Brian at our very first Spring Pompano Showdown back 2 years ago. Brian had reached out to me about possibly sponsoring the tournament. I had never heard of him, and I don't think many people in the Panhandle had really heard of him. He was still a very small operation at that point. But then he came to Perdido and unloaded that trailer at the weigh-in, and we all got a look of what this guy's talents were. And he became very popular very fast, y'all. So we've always had a great relationship with Brian, me personally. And then some of the guys started working with him, like Beach Bum and Brad and Brant. So when they opened that store, obviously Brian was one of the first to get in there. We're carrying all his sand spikes. There's some talk of some carts coming. And what he's also doing is he's powder coating the carts with Beach Bum Outdoors colors. Man, it's gonna be super cool. We're gonna be a sight to see on the beach, y'all. But anyway, enough guide talk. I'm trying to get away from talking about guides. Let's talk about the transition of Perdido-Blaine, Panhandle Salt, all this good stuff, guys. I'm really gonna try to separate myself from like the surf fishing guide business and content creation and just get out there and do a bunch of stuff that I never do. I'm really excited about it, guys. Again, I'm about to get everything together to sell my kayak business. So once that happens, I'm gonna take the money to that and put it into a new toy. I don't want to spoil it, because that's going to be a whole video in itself. But something to play with on the water. And even like teaming up and collabing with other creators and influencers in the area, something I rarely do, again, because it didn't directly drive business to my guide business. So I don't want to say that I looked at it like as a waste of time, but that's how I looked at it. So I've been reaching out to some guys and saying, hey, let's get together, let's start doing some videos. Like my mind isn't all directly related to pumping guides back to me. We can just go out there and start having fun. And this was tough for me in the beginning. It's hard to like let go of something like that you built from the ground floor. These Perdido-Blaine guides, man, they saved us. You know, right when COVID first hit, my company shut down and I got furloughed. I'm still furloughed. It's been 3 years. And I was already kind of doing the guides like bootleg style on the side, and we just went all in with it, and it got us through. And it introduced me for like being self-employed, like working for myself, and I loved it. And now I'm back working for the man. Actually, I got like 8 mans. I don't even know who to answer to. But it was one of those decisions that just made sense, guys. It might not necessarily be like what I wanted to do. You know, I didn't go looking for this. It's just how it played out. I'm still fishing for a living. I'm still making content. I'm growing Panhandle Salt, our new adventure. New flags came in. Mighty Gerardo art came through once again. So you will be seeing these flying on the beach instead of the PB flag. Then underneath, we have the beautiful little fishing guide with a phone number. Why am I talking about the guides again? I can't help it. I'm just always talking about guides. Some of these won't even come apart. They've been put together for so long, guys. There's probably so much sand packed up in there. All this stuff needs new lines. I'll reline all these. Get them nice. Ooh, that one's still grindy. Getting out of here, guys. If you're interested, or you know someone who might be interested in purchasing my kayak fishing guide business, reach out to me, DM me. I hadn't even figured up cost or anything about how much I would sell it. We can negotiate. I'm thinking about even adding like a rebranding package in the deal. So Madi, my wife, she can do like a rebranding for you. You know, you pick a name, you pick a logo, we can take care of that for you. Well, you got your own thing going. Something to think about, like maybe as a side hustle. I made some good money from it. Very little overhead. So again, reach out to me if you're interested. We can start working some deals. Till next time, fishing buddies.